Alright, back to another live stream. Warm up real quick. Alright, yesterday we did quite a bit of progress. I think we have managed to arrange 2 more pages from the orchestra score. I started from page 12, 13, and I managed to get to 16. No, more, 17. I reached 17, and hopefully today I can do more. Last night, as I was about to sleep, I remembered these few bars that I wasn't happy with. This place. Chords makes no sense and does not sound good. I haven't found a good solution. Yeah, so I haven't found a good solution. Hopefully today some inspiration can come into my head. For some reason, that's what I hear from the orchestra video. I hear C in the bass. This sounds horrible. This one sounds good, but I still don't know. Is the string working? Ah, yeah. Wait. It's working, right? Okay, so I will try to continue. There's no sound. Can you hear me? Hello? Is there no sound? Oh, okay. Imagine. Hello, good evening. Alright, so sorry for the horrible chords just now. I realized live stream figuring out notes on Beethoven was not the greatest idea, but I need something to motivate me to do something during my day off, or else I will procrastinate and do nothing. So, yeah. Anyway, so if you didn't join me yesterday on the live stream, this is where I got to. We are on my arrangement. It's page 6 now, and we started around page 4 yesterday. Made quite a bit of progress. I'll try to play through it once to see if I still remember what I wrote down. This piece is crazy. I'm not warmed up yet. This is and then I use Roman Kim's harmonic to imitate the woodwind. String section. It's kind of complicated to play. This is leading into, I believe, theme 2. I think this is theme 2. mixed position, because this is the where we reach the repeat section. And then this, I believe, is the development with the theme 2 melody. You can add yeah, and this is theme 2 in the development section. And then I realized that in the development section, other than the melody, in various parts of the orchestra, Beethoven added a bunch of scales, and it's really cool. And I wanted to keep that going, which made this so much more complicated, but it's really fun to play. I play the top note F with the Roman cane harmonic to keep the scale, like this. Same thing here, the D harmonic. I use the third. This one is not Roman cane harmonic. This is a normal harmonic. And this is the modulation. And I wanted to keep the syncopation pattern here going, which made it really complicated, but I think it's possible. And the melody is a so combined. It does not sound good right now, but I believe in the vision. With practice, this is possible. But that's the general idea. And then it's the same as before, just in another key. And then back to this really nice melody with more scales. So I really wanted to turn this into the harmonics, but to keep that going and still keep the scale pattern here is too complicated, so I just opted for normal notes. Here, the scale, I made it into the harmonics. Which does not sound good right now, but it will work. I believe it will work. so comes this really, really complicated section. In the orchestra part, yeah, this one I spent a lot of time thinking about how to do it. Basically, it's like it's not a fugue. I don't know whether it's a fugue or not. It sounds like a canon. I don't know. It's just many voicing repeating this pattern. And then it gets passed around in different instruments. The main melody, though, for me to focus on is this one. And I try to keep it going as much as I can. I don't know if I can actually play. In sacrifice of a bit of fugato. All right, thank you. Thank you for the terminologies. Yeah, it does feel like a fugue. I wasn't sure. For the yes, actually, the ending of this melodic line, I had to give up on the scales altogether because, well, first the register of the melody is wrong because this is cello part, but I don't have any more strings to go down to, so I had to make a compromise there. And here I actually had to switch up the registers for the violas. And then here it goes back to normal. And here I have to opt for a thumb chord. Oh yeah, okay. Then yesterday I spent like 2 hours trying to figure out just this 20 bars. It was my brain was fried afterwards. Okay, so these are the chords that I had to figure out. The orchestra score is like just how dense it is, you can see. Yeah, okay. So I wanted to keep, well, obviously the melody to keep is the first violin here. In the recording, this is the most prominent. And so I wrote that out first. But if you listen to the recording, so the chords or the harmony is being held by wind instruments and it's prolonged. And I had a lot of trouble trying to like work that out. But in the Liszt's piano transcription, well, I mean, it is written for piano. He did not hold the chords. I mean, yeah, he does. He has the pedal. I don't have a pedal, so I have to work around that. And this is what I ended up with. That's what I ended up with. Wait, is anyone still watching? Yes. If Sutasto, yeah, Liszt transcription is very helpful. Can Sutasto? Sutasto means close to the fingerboard. For which section? Sutasto for high position. which section you're talking about. The chords? Maybe. No, but it will crack. If you put sutasso near high position chords, it will crack. Yeah, it does not sound good. That's why for high position chords, it's best to go near bridge. But you just do not use force on the arm. And also, I need to work out my technique first. I haven't practiced this yet. I only wrote this yesterday. Yeah, so the chords here. So I had to change this chords here. The one I had yesterday sounded really bad, and to be honest, I don't think those are the right chords, but this is the chord that I hear from the recording. So my interpretation for this ended up being a compromise I had to make here. The voicing doesn't make sense in my violin transcription right now. I might have to rewrite this, but yeah. Could you turn down the volume of the PC? How do I do that? Is it like this? Testing. Is it okay, or should I do it more? Oh, okay. Thanks for the feedback. Does this do anything? Is it better now? All right, yeah. Better? I went to turn on the... is it better? Okay. Yeah, sorry. I don't... Okay, so anyway. But the real live audio is okay? Is it clear? Okay, so then after that section, I got to that really beautiful melody. I love this part. Not my transcription yet, but I love the orchestra. Oh, that melody is really beautiful. So I ran into a problem here because there's too many layers in the orchestra score. Basically, first violin have syncopations, which is really what drives the melody forward, and I really want to keep that. But then there's a counter melody to the main melody. This is the main melody. The counter melody is in second violin and the cellos. realistically, I can only keep two. So I had to choose between the syncopation or the counter melody. So if I choose counter melody, the double stops are not impossible to play, but also I feel that's like the cop out way, because I feel it's more interesting and fun to keep the syncopation, and it's more of a challenge in terms of arranging. So this is what I ended up with. That's the syncopation, and then I switched the melody in between that. So I don't know how it will sound in the recording. If it does not sound good, I might have to switch the syncopation to the counter melody. But for now, it's um, more fun as of right now to play the syncopation. So if I really try to bring out the melody. Now I am confused. Yeah, I think that's how it goes. I just need to practice the voicing. Yeah, the violin is so hard, I know. Every time I try to show my students the craziness of the violin, I just do this. So this is one note, and all I have to do is do this, and the note has already changed when my finger only moved a little bit. So, but it's also the reason why violin is so versatile. Yeah, yeah, I really like the syncopation as well. But since this melody repeats so many times, I have the opportunity to write in the counter melody somewhere so that it's still present and not completely lost. So yeah, let's see. It's not final, but this is what I have so far. All right, and then we have a bunch of modulation. Oh yeah, the modulation here is crazy. I realized yesterday, basically the first time we have this melody is one key, and then after this crazy modulation, we have the same melody but just half step lower. Which is so cool. Well, my music theory is not good enough to understand it fully, but yeah, it's really cool. Anyway, so this is the transition. Oh yeah. So yesterday I decided here I would bring in the counter melody straight away instead of the syncopation, so that the counter melody gets shown at least once. But that did make the arrangement more complicated because the range between notes are too far. If I play it normally, I would have to do this. But luckily, there is the Roman Kim harmonic to help. So this is how it goes. Yeah, I'm not used to it yet, but I'm sure with practice this is okay. Yeah, so here I have to include the syncopation because syncopation in this section is the main reason the main driver of the key change, so I have to include the syncopation here. It's here now. Where are we? Yeah. So here in the first violin part, oh, is the camera blocking? So the first violin part is the main driver of the key change, harmony change here. Yeah, I need to practice that place, but I'll just keep writing first. Alright, time to write. Transposing the interval, yes, it will work, but then how should I put it? Then the voicing becomes a problem because when you flip an interval, instead of like a fourth, you switch it to a fifth, it sounds a little bit weird. Sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't. I tried it yesterday, but this is the better sounding version. Yeah, so I'll keep going. And then, yeah, and then the conversation between instruments. Is so cool. Okay, let me write that down real quick. Is this section here. Okay. The harmony is so dense. So dense here. What do I do? Okay, so let's break it down. The woodwinds are having so much fun playing so many different harmonies. And then the string section is going. If I can pull it off, it would be something. If I can pull off everything here, but that might be too much to ask. Okay, the string section has basically second violin, first violin is providing that semi-quaver 16 note texture, and then the viola and cello is providing harmony. Which is accompaniment and very cool. And then in the woodwind section, it's is this a canon? I don't have F on G string, so okay. I think the main thing to keep in this section is, I believe this is the bassoon. Yeah, the bass line, I think I can do it with I think I can do it with left hand pits. Let's see first. The thing to keep. Increase the volume a little bit, sorry, so that I can hear the bassoons. I'm thinking maybe I'll just keep the idea of the 16 notes on, and the bass line I might have to change some notes, and the top line I will have to keep the da ba da dee da da da. Yeah, let me just write down first. Yeah, Beethoven. I still remember learning about this piece in university, where they teach us about the history of this music, where Beethoven was inspired by Napoleon, and he dedicated this symphony to him, only to find out Napoleon wanted to crown himself king, and he was super disappointed at the end. I might be, I might have remembered it wrong, but I remember feeling it was kind of a funny story between his admiration for Napoleon and then to have the image of this hero shattered, right? That's why he had to change the name of the symphony from Eroica to Symphony Number 3 or something like that. Yeah. Nah, that time must be so inspiring in Europe because um, the classes are I mean, it's like a turn of the era, right? Like Industrial Revolution, French Revolution, ideology, change, people's life about to get better, blah blah blah. It's very inspiring. Oh right, yeah. And he wanted to name the symphony Napoleon and change to Eroica. Yeah. Uh, Napoleon. Oh, the American Revolution. The you mean they fought back to the Brits? I don't know about the American history that well. Was it the freeing themselves from the British Empire, 1776? Yeah. You know, I unironically I know about this part of the American history through watching that show Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and there was an episode about the crack in the Liberty Bell where the gang, the group very synonymous with Beethoven's spirit. Yeah, yeah. I think since the French Revolution, I mean, it's ever since the Enlightenment period, the sense to innovate and the sense to, um, create new things. The Western world has, you know, did a lot during those times. Oh. Okay. I think I will keep the harmony like that. Symphony. Not yet, but I did look at the seventh Pastoral. I have a feeling it might work as well. I'm not entirely sure, but I have a feeling it might work. To be honest, for Eroica, I was looking at Liszt's composition first, and then I realized he did not include every detail, and it still looks really clear. The ideas are very clear, and I wondered if I did the same on the violin, if it will work. So I did the first page as an experiment. I did the first page in one day, and I tried to play it, and then I realized. It actually is pretty cool. It can turn into something cool. But my mistake was I didn't look at how long it was. I realized the first movement in the orchestra score is 34 pages long, only until I reached development section, and I was shocked. But yeah, I would just take it one bar at a time. It's fine. Just like how I learned the Roman Kim's Fifth Symphony, I took 10 seconds at a time, and it took me 3 months, but I eventually got it. So yeah, bit by bit, little by little. Yeah. interesting idea. I was thinking because the layering is so dense, I might just switch around the voicing like this. Oh. And just keep the semi-quavers going. I might experiment with this one first. The problem with pizzicato is whenever you have very, very busy bow hand, it never comes out clear. Because most of the time, left hand pizz is good when the right hand is doing slurs or long notes. When it's this dense, it does not pierce through the left hand pizz. And also I don't have enough fingers. Yeah. And for harmony, so it will go like this. That will be until here. And I will have to accent the F. Let's see what Liszt did here. Liszt, give me some ideas, please. Oh my god. Yeah, he had the same idea. Liszt had the same idea. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong section. What triplets? He used triplets. Huh. That is a very interesting idea. Why triplets? This is really interesting. Liszt also, I mean, look, piano has 10 fingers. I think the voicing can definitely work. I don't play the piano, so I'm just imagining stuff. But he definitely can fit at least the woodwind section into the hands. Katsari. Okay. Let's do some research. I might have to go soon to do some errands, but I'll listen to this section. Beethoven Eroica Liszt Katsaris. This is just unfair. The scales, I have to work so hard to fit them onto violin, but in here it's just simple. The intervals are not even that far. But yeah, it's very beautiful. so much trouble. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 9-note chord on the piano. I'm sure there is some doubling, but on violin I had to resort to just 3 because everything else sounds horrible. I might have to change this later. I'm still not happy with how it sounds, but I will come back to this later. Yeah, and here in the piano, there is a melody, counter melody, and syncopation. I can only fit the syncopation and the melody here. Although, looking at this, I might be able to fit not the counter melody exactly, but a second voice. So it will be a 3-voice section. I can maybe pull this off like. Another thing is whether it sounds good later. But this is really good arrangement. I mean, it's amazing. And the performance is very clear also. Liszt actually omitted the response here in the orchestra. It's actually oh no, not yet. It's the next part. Never mind. Yeah, yeah, no, he did not omit it. The triplets are for the texture. Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah. Well, I can't wait for it either. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but thank you for popping by. Yeah, so I think here he uses pedal to make that very muddy, not muddy, but like very mixed together harmony feeling. Gets filled with the pedal. Violin doesn't have that option. I can only do tremolo, but it's interesting though. I wonder if I can get the voicing here. Oh, okay, that's another idea that I can experiment with, where I just take Liszt's version and take the first notes and turn it into tremolo, and hopefully the harmony becomes. Why is violin so complicated? God. But this is along the same line. Alright, anyway, I will have to brainstorm a little bit off stream. When there's too many ideas in my head, I procrastinate and not move on. So it's a good point to end the stream right now. I have some errands to run, and I might restart the stream a few hours later tonight. Anyway, thank you for all the ideas, JC Fiscus. Thank you for staying on stream. See you. Bye bye.